Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel, Autumnmoonthemage. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius in regards to love. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. If you were drawn to the message, then perhaps there's something here that you need to hear, but if the storyline itself doesn't appear to be yours, if it doesn't resonate for you, then please just take what does and leave the parts that do not. We're starting, Aquarius, with the Moonology deck here to get an overall message here for your connection. It says, have faith in your dreams. I'm going to read to you from the book what that says, just so you have more information on it. Have faith in your dreams. Sorry. Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up. The solution you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever's happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. All right, Aquarius, we are going to dive now into Orion's Animal Tarot for we're going to take a look at how you feel about this person and how they feel about you, and then we're going to clarify those cards. So we're going to start with you, Aquarius. How do you feel? How does Aquarius feel about the person they're connecting with? The Devil is what comes out. How does Aquarius feel about the person they're connecting with? How does Aquarius feel about the person they're connecting with? The Devil indicates that there may be some kind of toxicity. It can be like an obsession or an obsessive thought. The Devil card talks about, here's that card just so you can see it. It talks about things that, or it references things in our lives that we allow to control us, things that we allow to affect our world, you know? And that can be, like I said, an obsessive thought, or it could be some other kind of addiction of some kind, or it could just be obsession with this person. Let's take a look here, though. Can we get two more cards? How does Aquarius feel about the person they're connecting with? How does Aquarius feel about this person? The Wheel of Fortune. And that's a card that talks about destiny and wondering if, like, it's a question of time. It can indicate that you feel very fortunate, okay, as far as feelings go. But it's also about destiny and feeling like something is destined to be, and wondering if, because sometimes things feel destined to be, but it's not the right moment. And so this card is like you're asking yourself, is this the right moment? Can I get one more? How does Aquarius feel about this person they're connecting with? Okay. The King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. You know, that's, this is an air sign, so that's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. but it's being very logical about something, trying to approach everything in a logical way, okay, leading with your mind and not so much your heart. We're going to clarify those. It's not very obvious how you're feeling exactly there, but we will clarify them. First, let's take a look at the person you are connecting with to see how they feel about you. Can you please tell us, how does this person feel about Aquarius? Can we get 3 cards, please? How does this person connecting with Aquarius feel about them? Well, so far we get Temperance, which is another card about timing, okay? It's a major arcana, just like the Wheel of Fortune. This is also Sagittarius energy, so you might be dealing with Sagittarius, but it talks about being patient, okay? And sometimes it indicates that time is needed, like feeling like you need time to balance things out, okay? But it can also mean that they feel in harmony with you, like they feel balanced. I feel like this is more about patience at this time. The other card that we get is the Two of Wands, which is a waiting card. Both of these cards indicate some amount of waiting is happening, but patiently waiting. And if there's healing that needs to happen, then healing is happening. And they're planning for the future. With the Two of Wands, it's very much about not moving, but planning, okay? Having made a choice and making plans towards that choice. The last card we get here is the Five of Swords, which, oh, is that a stingray? How pretty is that image there? I think that's a stingray. But the Five of Swords talks about like justifying something in our own minds, okay? It's kind of like feeling icky about something, and it can be, we're going to look for more information, but the Five of Swords is kind of feeling, yeah, icky about something. It's 5 represents conflict of some kind, and this is mental. So with the swords being there, so that means it's in our head. They are, yeah, trying to work something out in their mind that they don't feel great about. That's for sure. So let's take a look at the Devil energy for you. Can you please clarify the Devil for Aquarius? We get the Father of Swords. That's interesting. That's come out twice now. So this is really being logical. This has to do with the mind and the moon, which can be something that's hidden, or it can be in relation to fears. So this may be indicating that you're obsessing over a fear that you have. Especially with this, have faith in your dreams. Overall, coming out, it implies that you're worried, that you're concerned that you're not going to make it, that you're not going to get to the point that you're shooting for. And so I feel like this Devil energy is maybe sort of insecurity, okay, and a worry about things that could go wrong. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for how Aquarius feels. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune for how Aquarius feels. That's the Eight of Wands, but it came out in reverse. My deck was upside down, so that's my fault, but I feel like I picked it up upside down for a reason. So I feel like this is something that's not being communicated. Like maybe there isn't communication happening between the two of you. Because the Eight of Wands in upright talks about communicating, and it talks about moving forward. It's forward movement and communication. But in the reverse, that's like it's not happening. So something isn't being expressed, and it's not moving forward. And then we get the Nine of Cups, which was upright. I turned it in reverse in my hand, but the Nine of Cups upright talks about wish fulfillment, and it talks about also like being emotionally stable as an individual, not part of a unit, because the Ten of Cups talks about being stable in a unit and feeling at home with somebody. But this talks about feeling at home with yourself, okay? And it also talks about wishes. And I feel like there is some wish here, like this dream that you're not expressing, okay? And you're wondering, is this the time? Is it the time for this dream? Is it the time for me to communicate this dream? Let's take a look at the King of Swords, which is, like I said, you trying to be really logical about it, you know? Can you please clarify the King of Swords? So we get the Eight of Cups and the Son of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve us, okay? These cups are cups that at one time we filled with our energy and with our love, and there are things that are hurting us now or holding us back, and we need to let go of those things and walk forward, okay? And with the Son of Pentacles, this is the Knight of Pentacles. He's very slow moving, you know, he's really taking his time. And I feel like you're trying to be really logical about something that you think you need to let go of, which may be in regards to your fears here with this Devil card that you're obsessing over. There's some aspect of this connection. There's some aspect of how you're entering this connection that you need to like let go of. And you're working on it, I believe, but you're moving very slowly with the Son of Pentacles energy. It's very focused, okay? He knows where he's headed for sure, but he's taking his time getting there, which, I mean, you're headed in the right direction. You're, you know, making the right steps, and that's great. And you've been with that card there as your like opening card. It indicates that you'll make it, you know, and that what you're doing is you're on the right path, basically, more or less. Let's take a look at them. Temperance and Two of Wands, they seem to be waiting. Let's take a look. The Temperance card, Temperance card came out to clarify the Temperance card, which again is Sagittarius energy, so you might be dealing with Sagittarius, but Temperance is about patience and about waiting. It's about mixing the elements, like mixing the ingredients at the right levels to make it just perfect, and about creating harmony and creating peace in a situation. We get the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, but also the Hierophant talks about moving forward, taking steps forward. It's about following. It's about following the proper steps, okay? Not just moving forward, but moving forward in a correct way, in a way that makes sense to other people, in a way that traditionally has been done, okay? That's what this card talks about. It's also a marriage card and a soulmate card, so that is there. But they're taking their time, they're patient, there's something about moving forward, okay? And moving forward in the correct way that they're stressing about. This is stress. This is a lot of stress. Losing sleep over it, just can't stop thinking about it. It's just on their mind all the time. But they're trying to be patient. They're trying to be patient and allow the time that needs to happen here. Let's take a look at the Two of Wands. Please clarify the Two of Wands for us, which is another waiting card, waiting and planning for this bright and sunny future. They've grabbed onto an idea, and they're holding on, and they're planning. They're trying to move towards what will make them happy, what will bring the sunlight in. Let's see if we can get more on that. Two of Wands. That, by the way, is Leo energy. You might be dealing with a Leo. We get the Six of Wands, which is victory. This is another card. This is a celebration and success, okay? And they're planning for how to make. The sunlight also represents our hopes, you know. It represents, the sun card, I mean, represents being hopeful and excited. The sunlight energy, it's just joyful. It's very bright and gorgeous and welcoming and warm and all of these things that make us comfortable and happy. And this person wants that, and they want to chase it down. They want to be victorious in that search for that sunlight, for that joy. And with the Two of Wands coming out is how they feel about you, I feel like that indicates that they want this with you. They're trying to um, bring about this sunlight energy, the sun card energy with you. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords, which is something that they feel icky about, and they're trying to work out in their head. They're trying to make it make sense and make it less icky, okay? Can you please clarify the Five of Swords? It's the Death card. The World card. And the Seven of Swords is what comes out. So I feel like there must have been something here that happened between the two of you. This feels like someone you are involved with or someone that you have been involved with in the past, but death is an ending, obviously. The World also indicates an ending, but it's an ending that opens up the possibility for something new. The World is, I mean, endings always open up the possibility for something new, but both of these cards indicate some kind of ending, okay? But with the World, it's often about a cycle, okay, that needs to end so that you can move forward. And then the Seven of Swords, though, this is deception. This is being sneaky, okay? And perhaps there was some kind of ending that wasn't true for them. It wasn't a true ending for them. They haven't let go. And that's what they're obsessing over with this Five of Swords. Sometimes, because the Five of Swords represents a victory that doesn't feel like a victory. It's some battle that we won, but we won it in such a way that we weren't true to ourselves. We weren't true to the people. We weren't true to our own path, and where we knew we needed to go. And so because of that, you feel icky about it. It feels like defeat, even though you won. Okay. And with these cards tied to it, I feel like there was an ending that they wanted. Um, but not really. They wanted to open up. They wanted something to end so a new beginning could happen, but maybe not a complete ending. And perhaps that's what happened between the two of you. If it's not what happened, like if it didn't end, then something about your relationship ended, and they didn't want that to happen, and they're feeling really icky about it. They know that they asked for it, I think, is possibly what happened here, but it's not what they wanted. But they're being really patient. Um, they want to move forward with you. They want to move forward in the proper way. They don't want to do it incorrectly. They want to make sure that it's being built on a proper foundation. So, but they're patient to get there. And on your side, I feel like there's something you need to let go of, and you're working on that. It definitely feels like you're working over here, and this card is indicating that you can have what you want. Your wishes. Don't give up on your dreams. Have faith in them. So if your dream has something to do with this person, then don't give up on it. They are willing to take the time. There's patience. There's a lot of patience here, which is very understanding energy. I'm going to take a look now at the Lover's Oracle, see if we can get more advice for you, Aquarius. Can we please get advice for Aquarius on this connection? Can we please get advice for Aquarius? Aquarius in regards to this connection. Can we get advice for Aquarius, please, in regards to this connection? Let me give it one more shuffle because there's just one more I wasn't sure about. Okay. All right, so we got two cards here. We're going to start with this one here, which says, surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And then this image here, which says, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I'm also going to draw from the universe, notes from the universe deck. Can I please get advice for Aquarius or a message for Aquarius in regards to this connection? For Aquarius in regards to this connection. Okay, let's see what we got here. No two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Comparisons are odious because they presume that all things are equal, which is never the case. Between me and you, the universe. Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on quite a few lists. Tally ho, the universe. Interesting. Okay, so well, it says stop comparing, and your treasure is already at hand. Sexual union and let go of the past. So I feel like those you love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. That's really good advice. But I feel like we're going to draw one more message here, but I really feel like you're being told here to let go of whatever hurt there was, whatever hurt you're holding on to, whatever fear you're obsessing over, because you will be successful. And they're telling you that you need to let it go, treasure what you have, stop comparing, and find a way to bring yourself closer to the person that you're connecting with. I'm going to draw one more card from this deck here, the Whispering Woods, which is generally just straight up advice. And it's usually quite brief. They're small cards. So can we get advice for Aquarius in regards to this connection? Advice for Aquarius, please, in regards to this connection. Let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. So yet again, you're being advised to let go of the past. Let go of whatever you're holding on to. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that this message resonated with you and it brought you clarity. If it did, then please, I would love to hear from you. If you wanted, post it in the comments, or you could shoot me an email if you're more comfortable with a private conversation. But thank you so much, truly, for watching this video. It means a great deal to me. Please remember to move forward with positive thoughts and positive words, because we draw in what we say and what we think, what we believe. So be positive and have hope. And good luck. And I hope I see you again sometime. Bye.